Hello students, today we will solve the worksheet which was given on Panomat. So let's see what was the first question. Okay, the first question which was given was a Boolean function was given f of a, b, c, d was to summation of 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. Now reduce the above expression using a 4-variable K-map showing the various groups such as octaves, chords, and pairs. Now the first thing that we have to do is, first we have to see when we are drawing a Carnot map, how many variables are there. Here we are having 4 variables. 4 variables means we will be having 2 to the power 4 equals to 16 squares in our Carnot map. Okay? So the first step will be we have to draw a 16 square map. This is how our map will look like. We are having 16 squares in the map. Next is we have to organize the variables. What are the variables we are having? We are having A, B, C, D. So first we will write A, B and then C, D. Then we have to write down the binary numbers. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. This was vertically. Next will be horizontally. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Next step will be we have to write down the variables. So for 0, 0, it will be A bar, B bar. As we are using sum of product rule. In sum of product, what we know, 0 means we have to take the complemented form and 1 means we have to take the uncomplemented form. So this side is representing the variables A, B. So for 0, 0, it will be A bar, B bar. Next, A bar, B for 0, 1. For 1, 1, it will be AB. For 1, 0, it will be A bar, B bar. Now similarly, for the variable CD, it will be C bar, D bar, C bar, D for 0, 1, CD for 1, 1, C, D bar for 1, 0. As we are using SOP, sum of the product rule. So here we have to remember that for 0, it will be bar. And for 1, we have to take the uncomplemented form. Next is, we have to put the subscript of each cell or subscript of each square. Now when we are putting the subscript for each cell, we have to remember the organization of the numbers, how we are arranging them. It will start from 0. So 0, 1, 3, then 2, then 4, 5, 7, 6, then 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. Be very careful when you all are allotting the subscript to each cell. Remember this arrangement. 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Then comes 12, 13, 15, 14. Then 8, 9, 11, 10. Done. Next, what we have to do? We have to assign 1 in the cells whose subscript is given here. So the first subscript is 0. That means this is representing the mean term A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. So here we have to put 1 as we are using SOP. So we will put 1 in each cell whose subscript is given in the function. So in 0 subscript we will put 1. Then next is 1 in subscript 1. And in subscript 3 we will again put 1. Subscript 5 1. Subscript 7 1. Subscript 8 1. Subscript 9 1. Subscript 11 1. Sorry, subscript 10 first 1, then 11 1, then 14 1, then 15 1. Done. Now after you complete putting ones in the cells, whichever cell will remain empty, there you will put 0. Okay. So in cell number 2, that is subscript 2, and put 0, 4 0 6 0. And this way you have to fill up the squares. Once the elements are filled in the Carnot map, the next step is we have to start making the groups. Now, before making the groups, we have to remember a few things. The first one is we have to start making groups from the biggest one. That is, first we will go for octet. First we will check whether they are getting any octet or not. Then for a quad, octet means a group of 8 elements. Quad means group of 4 elements. And then we will go for a pair. Then at the last we have to see whether we are having any redundant group or not. There should not be any redundant group in the Carnot map. And we have to make minimum number of groups. So these are the things that we have to remember when we are mapping a Carnot map. Next, the first group that we have made is with the elements which are present in the subscript 1, 3, 5, 7. This one is making a quad. The second group will be again a quad with the elements 15, 14, 11, 10. And the third group will be again a quad with the elements which are present in index 0, 1, 8, 9. So what we are getting here? We are getting here 4 quads. Yes? Now, if suppose someone takes this quad, the elements of subscript 3, 7, 15, 11. If anyone takes this one is also making a quad, then what will happen? This one will become a redundant group. Why? Because see, if we are taking this group, then what we can read from here, that all the elements of this group has been used by other groups. So this will become a redundant group. So in this case, we will try to ignore that group, or we will not include that group in our Carnot map. We will remove that group. After making the groups, what we have to do? We have to name them. So the first one is quad number 1. This one is quad number 1. Second one is quad number 2. The green arrow I have shown is quad number 2. And the third group is quad number 3. Yes? After making or after naming the groups, what we have to do? Next, we have to reduce the Boolean expression. Now, from the first group, that is quad 1, what we are getting? In quad 1, we are having the subscripts as 1, 3, 5, 7. These are all representing a mean term. Each subscript is representing a mean term. That is why you have to write in this quad 1 equals to small m and then the index m1 dot m3 dot m5 dot M7. Now how to reduce it? First, we will consider the horizontal one. So which row we are considering? We are considering this row and this row. First row and second row. So from here what we are getting? We are getting A bar, B bar, A bar, B. Now as we know that the variable who is changing its states will get cancelled. So here which one is changing its state? B is changing its state. So from here what we will get? We will get A bar. Next we will consider the horizontal one, this side. So from here which one is changing its state? C bar is changing to C. That means C will get cancelled. So from here we will get D. So what is the reduced term we are getting for this quad? We are getting A bar D. Next we will consider the second quad. For the second quad, what we are getting? We are getting the indexes as 15, 14, 11, 10. Now again, following the same rule, we have to reduce the term. Now here what we are getting? A, B bar. Now here B is getting cancelled. B bar, so B will be getting removed, and from here we will get A. Now let us consider this horizontal side. From here what we are getting? We are getting CD and CD bar. That means D is getting cancelled. So from here we will get C. So from the second quad, what term we are getting? We are getting AC. One more quad is there. Quad number 3. Quad number 3 is made of indexes 0, 1, 8, 9. Okay. So from here what we are getting? We will consider the first row and the last row. And the last group that we have is quad number 3. Now, quad number 3 is made of elements of subscript 0, 1 and 8, 9. Now from here what we're getting? A bar, B bar and A, B bar. So A is getting cancelled. Now from here we are getting B bar. Now let us come to the horizontal one, the CD one, for CD variable. So from here what we are getting? C bar, D bar, C bar, D. So what is getting cancelled here? D is getting cancelled here because D is changing its state. So from here we are getting C bar. So at the end what we got for this quad? We got B bar, C bar. Now we have to write down the final reduced expression in SOP form, sum of product form. So what is the final expression that we got? We got A bar D plus AC plus B bar C bar. And with this Carnot map ends here. Next, we will go to the second question which was given. What was the second question? The second question was, a Boolean function is given, f of ABCD equals to pi of, pi is representing product of sum. Pi of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12. Now you have to reduce the above expression using a 4 variable K map. So again what we are having? We are having 4 variables, that means 2 to the power 4. So again we will draw 16 squares. Yes. Second step is we have to write down the variables AB and CD. Yes. Next we will start putting the binary numbers 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Vertically it is done. Next we will go to the horizontal one for CD. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Next we will put the variables in their complementary and uncomplementary form. Now as it is in POS, so in POS 1 will be complemented form and 0 will be uncomplemented form. So for 0, 0, horizontal 1, 0, 0, what we will write? A plus B For 0, 1, A plus B bar. For 1, 1, A bar plus B bar. For 1, 0, A bar plus B. As it is product of sum, so we have to put plus sign between the variables. So A plus B, product of sum. And in this case, 1 is representing the complemented form. Now let us come to this side. For CD, for 0, 0, it will be C plus D. For 0, 1, C plus D bar. For 1, 1, C bar plus D bar. For 1, 0, C bar plus D. Next is we have to put the subscript to each cell. Again, we have to follow that rule. That is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14, then 8, 9, 11, 10. Now after putting the subscript, what we have to put as it is POS. So in the given subscript, it is given in the function, here we have to put 0 in each cell. So for subscript 0, we will put 0 in the cell. For subscript 1, again 0. For subscript 2, 0. For subscript 3, 0. For subscript 4, 0. In this way, we will continue filling the cells. 7, 0, 0, 11, 0, and then 12, 0. Now, whichever cell is left, whichever cell is empty, those cells will be filled up with 1s. Next step is we have to start making the groups. Again, while making the groups, we have to remember that we will start from the largest one. We will start making group from the octet. Then we will go for quad and then for pair. And what we have to keep in mind, we have to make minimum number of groups and there should not be any redundant group. So let's start making the groups here. The first group that we are getting is this one. 0, 1, 3, 2. This is a quad. The second group that we are getting is 0, 4, 12, 8. Again, this is a quad. As you can see here, there is no chance of octet. So, we have gone for quad. Then what we are getting? We are getting a pair. And again a pair. Why? Because this 0 was alone. This 0 was not used in any group. So, we have to include this 0 somewhere in a group. So, what we have done is we have made a pair with the 0 of index number 3. Yes. Now what we have to do, we have to name the groups. So the first group will be named as quad 1, second one as quad 2, third one as pair 1. This is our third group, pair 1, and this is our fourth group. This will be pair 2. Done. After making the groups, what we have to do? We have to go for reduction of the Boolean expression. Now, for quad 1, what we get? Now, each 0 is representing a max term. So, quad 1, what we get? M0 plus M1 plus M3 plus M2. So, here which variables are getting cancelled? Here C bar, that means C is getting cancelled. What else is there? D bar getting cancelled. Again D bar, D getting cancelled. And which one is that? A plus B. So from this group we are getting A plus B expression. Next go to the second quad. For second quad, the second quad is made with indexes 0, 4, 12, 8. So it is representing the max terms M0 plus M4 plus M12 plus M8. Now for this group, what expression we are getting? Now from here you see A and B both are getting cancelled. As A bar, again A bar. So A is getting cancelled. Next B bar cancelled. Again D bar B. Cancelled. So from this side we are not getting anything. Now we have to consider this one. So what we are getting here? C plus D. So from second, what expression we are getting? We are getting C plus D. Next comes pair 1. Pair 1 is made with the max terms M3 and M7. This one is a pair 1. Now from here what we are getting? From here B is getting cancelled. B plus B bar is there. So B is getting cancelled. From here we are getting only A. So A, and then we will consider this side. Horizontal one, CD side. So from CD side what we are getting? C bar plus D bar. So finally for pair 1, what is the expression that we got? A plus C bar plus D bar. Next will be pair number 2. Pair number 2 is made of max terms M3 and M11. Okay. Now from here what we are getting? This one we will consider this row. So A plus B and A bar plus B. So from here what we can see? A is changing its state. So A will get cancelled. From here we will get B. So B plus from this side CD side we are getting C bar plus D bar. So finally we are getting the term as B plus C bar plus D bar. Now we have to write these in POS form. So what it will be? A plus B dot C plus D dot A plus C bar D bar dot B plus C bar plus D bar. Done? So this is over. Next, we'll go to question number 2. Again a Boolean function is given. The function is given as f of ABCD equals to summation of 0, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Now here what we can see, as this summation sign is there, that means we have to solve it in SOP form, sum of product form. Yes. So the first thing that we will do is, okay, one more thing is there. There is an additional question. After solving the Carnot map, after reducing the expression, what you have to do, you have to also draw the logic gate diagram of the reduced expression, the expression that you are getting after doing the Carnot map. For that expression, you have to draw the logic gate. Now let's start doing the Carnot map for this function. So again, 4 variables are there, so 16 squares will be there. Then arrange the variables in this way, AB, then CD, then put the binary numbers 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Now this side, for CD side, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Next, we will write down the variables in their complemented and uncomplemented form. Again, what we said, in SOP, 0 is representing the complemented form and 1 is representing the uncomplemented form. So for 0, 0, it will be A bar, B bar. For 0, 1, it will be A bar, B. For 1, 1, it will be A, B. For 1, 0, it will be A, B bar. Now let's go to the CD side. Again for 0, 0, C bar, D bar. For 0, 1, C bar, D. For 1, 1, C, D. For 1, 0, C, D bar. Yes. Next we have to fill up this indexes or the subscript that is given in the function. For SOP, what we will put in this cells? We will put 1. So in 0, okay. Now we missed one more step. First we have to put the subscript in each cell. So again 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14, 8, 9, 11, 10. Once it is done, now we will start putting the elements. So in 0 cell we will put 1. Then in cell number 2 or cell with subscript 2, again we will put 1. Then 4, 1, 5, 1, 8, 1, 9, 1, 10, 1, 12, 1, 13, 1. Whichever cell is empty, there we will put zeros. Done. Next, we will start making the groups. Again, what I said, that first we will start from the largest group. First, we will go for octet. First, we will check whether octet is present or not. If we are getting an octet, then we will do the octet. If we are not getting octet, then we will come for quad. And next, we will come for pair. So, let us see whether we are getting any octet here or not. No, we cannot make any octet group from here. So, we will go for quad. So, the first group that we will get is this one, the corner elements. It's 0, 2, 8 and 10. And the next group will be with the elements 4, 5, 12, 13. And the next one will be 12, 13, 8, 9. So, all the groups are done. Now what we have to do? We have to name the groups. Is there any group left? Any element left with which we can make any group? No, all the groups are done. Now let's start naming them. So the first one will be named as quad 1. The second one will be named as quad 2. And the third one will be named as quad 3. So after naming the groups, we have to go for the reduction of the expression. Yes? So let's start reducing the expression. Now for quad 1, what we are getting? Quad 1 means this indexes 0, 2, 8, 10. So from here what we are getting? A bar, B bar and A, B bar. So A bar is getting cancelled. We are getting from here B bar. Now for CD side what we are getting? C bar, D bar and C, D bar. Again D bar is getting, C is getting cancelled as it is changing its state from C bar to C. So we will consider D bar. So for quad 1 what we are getting? B bar, D bar. Next go to quad 2. Quad 2 means with indexes 4, 5, 12, 13. So from here what we are getting? A bar A. So A is getting cancelled. We are getting B. And for CD side, C bar, D bar, C bar, D. So D is getting cancelled and we are getting C bar. So for quad 2, what is the final expression that we are getting? We are getting B, C bar. Next come to quad number 3. Quad number 3 means it is made of indexes 12, 13, 8 and 9. From quad number 3, what we are getting? We are getting A, B and A, B bar. So B and B bar. That means B is getting cancelled. So from here we are getting A. Now let's come to the CD side. For CD side we are getting C bar, D bar, C bar, D. So again D is getting cancelled and we are getting C bar. Then we will finally write down the expression in SOP form. That is f of ABCD equals to B bar D bar plus B bar B C bar plus A C bar. This is in the sum of product form. Next what we have to do? We have to draw the logic gate of this reduced expression. So what will be the logic gate? We are having the variables A, B, C, D. Now what we have done, first we have made an AND gate from B bar and D bar. Yes. Then the second AND gate is for B and C bar. The third AND gate is for A and C bar. Now all these three AND gates will be joined by an OR gate to give you the final function F. So with this answer completes here. Next question was, a Boolean function f of ABCD is given equals to pi of 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. Now again this pi is representing that we have to find it in POS form. So what is the first thing that we will do? We will draw 16 squares. 4 variables, so to the power 4 equals to 16. Then we have to arrange the variables, that is AB and then CD. Then put the binary numbers 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Again for CD side 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Now we have to write down the variables in their complemented and uncomplemented form. So for 0, 0 we will get A plus B, as it is in POS, that means 0 is representing the uncomplemented form, so A plus B. For 0, 1 it will be A plus B bar. For 1, 1 it is A bar plus B bar. For 1, 0 it is A bar plus B. Now let's come to the CD side. For 0, 0 again C plus D. For 0, 1 C plus D bar. For 1, 1 C bar plus D bar. For 1, 0 C bar plus D. Next we have to put the subscript in each cell. So 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14, 8, 9, 11, 10. Now the subscripts which are given in the function, they we will put zeros as it is in POS form. So for in the subscript 0 we will put 0, in subscript 1 0, subscript 3 0, 5 0, 7 0, 8 0, 10 0, 9 0, 11 0, 14 0, 15 0, and whichever cells are left there we will put 1. Yes, after this again we have to make groups. Now again we will start searching for the largest group here. If we are getting an octet is fine, otherwise we will go for quad and then for pair. So let us see whether we are getting any octet or not. A group of 8 elements, no. So we will go for quad. So the first group we will make with the elements of this subscript 1, 3, 5, 7. The second group we will make with the elements of 15, 14, 11, 10. Again this is a quad. The third group will be made of elements 0, 1, 8, 9. Again this is a quad. Now you all check whether any 0 is left or not. If any 0 is left alone, then we have to put that 0 inside a group. I think all the zeros are used. So our group making is over now. Now we will start giving the names to our group. So for the first group, I'll write quad 1. For the second one, it's quad 2. And for the third one, it's quad 3. Yes, once the groups are made, their names are being given, then we will go for the reduction of the expression. Now for quad 1, what we are getting? 1, 3, 5, 7. That means we have to consider distance. So from here what we are getting? A plus B bar. So B bar is getting cancelled. From here we are getting A. So A, and from this side, CD side, what we are getting? C D bar, D bar. So C is getting cancelled. From here we are getting D bar. So finally for quad 1, what we are getting? A plus D bar. Let's go to quad 2. Quad 2 means 15, 14, 11, 10. Now from here what we are getting? We are getting A bar plus D. A bar plus B. Sorry, the previous one was A bar plus B bar, and the second one is A bar plus B. So from here, which one is getting cancelled? B is getting cancelled. B bar, B. That means B is changing its state. So B is getting cancelled, and from here we are getting A bar. Yes, and from this side, CD side, what we are getting? C bar plus D bar, C bar plus D. Now which one is changing its state? D is changing its state. So from here we are getting C bar. So finally for chord 2, what we are getting? A bar plus C bar. Next we will check for chord number 3, that is elements that are present in subscripts 0, 1, 8 and 9. Now from here what we are getting? A plus B, A bar plus B. So which one is changing the state? A is changing the state from A to A bar. So A will get cancelled, and from here we will get only B. Let's go to the CD side. Now from CD side, which one is changing its state? D is changing its state, and we are from getting here C. So finally what we get for chord 3 is B plus C. Now let us write down the POS expression. So what will be the POS expression? So f of ABCD is A plus D bar dot A bar plus C bar dot B plus C. Now what we have to do? We have to draw the logic gate diagram of the reduced expression. So let us start drawing the logic gate diagram. So this is the logic gate diagram for the reduced expression. The first term is A plus D bar. So A plus D bar means we have to join it with OR gate. So A and D bar, and they are getting joined with an OR gate. Second one is A bar plus C bar. So A bar and C bar, join them with OR gate. Third one is B plus C. So B and C, and join them with OR gate. Finally, we have to join these 3 OR gates with an AND gate to give the final function F. Right? Now with this Carnot map ends here. Next question is, okay, now this is a different type of question that we have already done. What we have to do, few things are given, few criteria are given. Based on this criteria, we have to make a truth table. So from that truth table, what we have to do? From that truth table, we have to find out the max terms. And with those max terms, we have to find out the Carnot map. We have to draw the Carnot map, and we have to reduce the expression. So what is the question? Let us read the question first. A person is allowed to travel in a reserved coach of the train if he or she satisfies the criteria given below. So what is the criteria? The first criteria is the person has a valid reservation ticket and a valid ID proof. Second criteria is the person does not have a valid reservation ticket but holds a valid pass issued by the railway department with a valid ID proof. And third criteria is the person is a disabled person and holds a valid pass issued by the railway department along with a valid ID proof. Now here are the inputs. R is representing a person has a valid reservation ticket. P is representing a person who holds a valid pass issued by the railway department. G is representing the person has a valid ID proof. H is representing the person is a disabled person. Now in all the above cases, 1 indicates yes and 0 indicates no. We have to find the output T. T denotes allowed to travel, where again 1 indicates yes, 0 indicates no in all cases. Now what we have to do, we have to draw the truth table for the inputs and outputs given above, and we have to write down the POS expression for T of function is given as T of RTDH. Now here is the truth table for the given criteria. Now what we have to do, the criteria which are getting satisfied, there we have to put 1. Now what is the first criteria? The person has a valid reservation ticket and a valid ID proof. So reservation ticket means R will be 1 and ID proof is D. So D will be 1. Now let us see where we are getting this criteria matched. R1, D1. Now here what we are getting, R1, D1. So here we will put 1. Again here we are getting R1, D1. So again here we will put 1. Anywhere else we are getting R1, D1? Yes, here also we are getting R1, D1. So again in the output column we will put 1. Here also we are getting R1, D1. So in the output column we will put 1. In this way we will fill up the truth table. After filling up the truth table, as it is given in POS form, so what we will do, we will consider the zeros. Wherever we are getting zeros in the output column, those columns we will consider, and for that we will write down the max term. Now after finding out the max terms in the truth table, we have to write down the POS expression. So let us see the POS expression for this. So the POS expression will be nothing. Whatever max terms we have got here, we have to just write down it in product of sum form. So it will be R plus B plus T plus H dot R plus B plus E plus H. In this way, all the max terms has to be written here. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the function of f of R, P, D, H. Now here we have to, as it is given in POS form, so it will be pi. And then we have to write down the indexes of the max terms. Okay, so this one is representing 0 subscript or 0 index. This one is representing 1. So we have written here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13. These subscripts or these indexes are representing the max terms which we got from the truth table. Now with these indexes, we have to draw the Carnot map and we have to reduce this expression. Now the logic gate that you are seeing here, this logic gate is made from the reduced expression that we have made from the Carnot map. Let us first go to the Carnot map, then again we will come back to the logic gate. The Boolean function is f of R, P, D, H and pi of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13. So again 4 variables are there. So we will draw 16 squares and then we will arrange the variables in this form RP and then DH. Then we will put the binary numbers 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Again for DH side we will write 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Now we will write the variables in the complemented and uncomplemented form. So as it is in POS, so 0 is representing the uncomplemented form. So it will be R plus P. For 0, 0, R plus P. For 0, 1, R plus P bar. 1 is representing the complemented form. So R plus P bar. Then R bar, P bar. Then R bar plus P. Then for DH side, it will be D plus H. Then for 0, 1, it will be D plus H bar. For 1, 1, it will be D bar plus H bar. For 1, 0, it will be D bar plus H. Next, what we have to do, we have to write down the indexes of the cell or the subscripts of the cell. So 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14, 8, 9, 11, 10. Again, I am telling you, be very sure about the subscript when you are writing. Follow the numbers properly. 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14, 8, 9, 11, 10. Follow this order only. And then as it is POS, so what we will put in the cells, whose subscripts are given in the function, we will put 0. So in 0 index, we will put 0. In 1 index, we will put 0. Then in 3, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 8, 0, 9, 0, 12, 0, 13, 0. And in the rest of the cells, we will put 1. Next, we will start making the groups. Again, what I said, we will start making from the biggest group. Now see, in this column map, we are getting an octet. Yes, so this is the largest group that we are getting here. So first, what we will do, we will start from this octet. So octet is made of indexes 0, 1, 4, 5, 12, 13. Yes, and any more octet can be formed? No. Now let us go for the second group. The second group will be a quad, which will be made of indexes 0, 1, 3, 2. Now see, all the zeros are used. Not a single zero is left behind. So our group making is done. Now we will name the groups. So this one will be, the octet will be named as octet 1 and this quad will be named as quad 1. After naming the groups, what we will do, we will reduce the extension. So for octet, for quad 1, what we are getting? For quad 1, we are getting 0, 1, 3, 2. That means from here we will get R plus E. And this side we are getting D plus H bar. So H is getting cancelled. And here we are getting D bar. That means D is also getting cancelled. And H bar, H. So from this side, D and H both are getting cancelled. So we are only getting R plus E for quad number 1. Next, go to the octet. For octet, what we will get? For octet, we are getting D plus H and D plus H bar. So from here, we are getting D. It is getting cancelled. Now, if we consider this side, RP side, then what we are getting? R plus E bar. So P is getting cancelled. R is getting cancelled. R bar getting cancelled. One more P is also getting cancelled. P bar, P. So R and P is getting cancelled. What we are getting from here? We are getting only D. For octet, the expression that we got is D. Now we will write the final expression in POS form. So finally what we are getting? R plus P dot D. Now for this reduced expression, we have to draw the logic gate. Now in the question it was given, we have to draw the logic gate of the reduced expression using NOT gate. Okay, so what was the reduced expression that we got? Finally we got R plus P dot D bar. So what we have to do? We have taken the inputs from R and P and we have drawn the NOR gate. Now, this NOR gate is giving the output as R plus P whole bar. And the second input will be D bar. We are taking the complemented form of D. So it is taking D bar. Now again what we will do? We will join this input R plus P whole bar and D to a NOR gate. So finally what we will get? R plus P whole bar plus D bar and whole bar of the entire expression. So from that what we will get finally is this expression R plus P dot D. Now with this question also ends here and our class also ends here today. And for your reference, this solve worksheet has been uploaded in your website. So you all can go to your account, you all can log in and download this solved worksheet. Thank you.